guys, today I'm filming my second update for my summer project tin pan. If you guys did not see my intro or my first update, I will have my playlist linked up in the cards, and I'm actually really proud of my progress over this past month because I was able to finish up 5 products, which is amazing, and I'm hoping I can finish off a few more of these before the finale, but we'll see. So just starting with the empties, and then I'll show you the progress on the items I have left. So my first empty is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is the 1 ounce travel size. This is where I was at the intro, first update, and now it is all finished. I've told you guys before, I don't really care for this that much. I don't dislike it, but I don't really notice that it's doing anything for my skin. However, it's really easy for me to use up. And I wanted to try to get through all of mine this year. As I've told you guys many times, I had 4 bottles and 3 of the 4 are finished, which is really exciting. The next empty is my IT Cosmetics Matte CC Cream in the shade Fair. And we were right here at the last update, but now you can see that like that little window, it's actually clear, and I have sucked all the product out of here. I chose not to cut it open. I might have been able to get like half a use out of it, but it is like so thin. If you guys can see, there's not a lot of product in there. Whatever's left, I'm sure, is dry. This took me forever to use, so this is a huge accomplishment. I do think that this does give nice medium buildable coverage. It has a nice satin finish that is held up against my oil well, but it wasn't amazing. I think that if you have used the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation and you feel like it's too matte for you, then I think you would like this. This is just like one step down in the mattifying department, but it is very similar in the coverage department. So I do enjoy this. I'm happy I used it up, but I would not repurchase it. I would repurchase the Too Faced instead. Speaking of Too Faced, the next thing I finished was the Peach Perfect Translucent Mattifying Setting Powder. So this was my intro, first update, and now it is completely used up. I love this powder. I actually have 2 backups of it because I was able to get them for a great deal. This is incredible. I have to have this in my life. It's an amazing mattifying loose powder. As I mentioned before, it does tend to oxidize on me, so I do have to mix this with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair color-wise, and that is just a perfect powder combination. So this is my must-have loose powder for the summer and fall, so I'm happy I use this up and I can move on to one of my backups. Next, I also finished another Too Faced product. This is the Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray, and with that last little bit, I decided to put it into the Smashbox bottle, and that helped so much. It helped me not have so many of those little powdery dots. Something about this just mixes better, but it sprays better, most importantly. But I'm so happy to have this done, and as you guys know, I was measuring this. I guess I was weighing it, I should say, and last month I was at 80.04 grams. Now I'm at 63.95 grams, which is great. So in here there are 2 little metal balls. One of them I lost, so it ended up in the trash can, but the other one is in here, so that might affect the weight like slightly. But an empty bottle of this is approximately 63.95 grams weight wise. I really do like this setting spray. I already have a backup of it that I'll be very excited to start using. This is a great mattifying setting spray. The only bad thing is because it does have that powder in here, it can leave white dots on your face that are very hard to blend out. I think eventually I don't notice them anymore because my oils come through, but I tried to blend them out very carefully and it is challenging. So I wish that the nozzle was different or something. So I think with that new bottle, I'm going to try to just start off by pouring some in here and see if I'm noticing a difference in the amount of those little powdery dots. But I do love the formula of this and I like what it does for my skin. And the last thing I used up is my lip balm. This is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in the berry scent. So this was my intro, my first update. Now it is completely used up. I bent this thing every which way to get all of the product out. I do think this is a nice lip balm. It does feel very smooth on the lips. I like the scent of it, but it is a little bit sticky. I do prefer the potted lip mask a lot more than this one, so it's not something I would repurchase, but I'm happy to use it up. You definitely get your money's worth. It took me forever to get through this. So those were my 5 empties, and I want to apologize because the lighting is changing. The sun is like coming in and out of the window, which is really pissing me off. I feel like I need to just wait until nighttime to film, which is annoying. I don't want to right now. It's 6. So I'm like, do I need to wait till like 8, 9? But I want to film this now. So now I'm going to show you the progress on the other items I have left, as well as the new things I'm adding in. So I am going to be adding in the 4th bottle of my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This was supposed to be my fall bottle, but we're starting it a month early, which is great. So I've already used it a little bit. So I am down here, which is not bad. So I just am excited to see the progress I can make in a month, but this is not going to be finished by the finale, which is okay. I'm just getting a head start on it for my fall project. Next, you guys are going to be so impressed and surprised by this. My CoverFx Mattifying Primer. Intro, first update, second update. Are you kidding? So the first update is because I was still using that Becca primer, but that's a ton of progress, especially for me. And it's because I've been applying this with a brush. The brush has been eating a little bit of the product, but I don't feel like it's a waste, and I don't mind it because I do have a backup of this already, and this is the oldest primer in my collection, so I don't mind. But if I was just using this with my hands, I would not have this much used up, I can tell you that. So that's how much I used up. That's how much is left. Like, it's possible I could finish this by the finale, but I don't think so. I think I'll just have a little bit left, which will be great because this is gonna be in my fall project. That was already my plan, was to have this in my summer and fall project. But luckily, since I'm hoping there will be such a little bit left, I will be able to put a few other deluxe size primers in that fall project to get those used up as well. So I'm loving this. I'm happy to be getting good use out of it. Next, we've got my foundation mixer. This is a MakeUpForEver Matte Velvet Skin Foundation in Y205. This morning I chose to cut it open and scoop out the extra product. It was a very messy process. So everything that I had left in there is now in this sample jar. So it's not all the way full, but this is very pigmented, and also my foundations right now aren't really that dark for me. There is one that is like the darkest, so I'm gonna use that for the next month's mix with this. I'm hoping I can get this all used up. I think it's probably actually gonna cut it close, but I feel pretty confident that I can make it happen. Next, I'm very excited to show you my bronzer. So I'm using the Milani Matte Baked Bronzer in Sunset, which was limited edition. And here's what it looks like now. I will insert a screen grab of what it looked like last month, but I do believe I've expanded the pan and I have worn down the product along the sides as well. I'm just feeling motivated and impressed, and I actually think I might be able to finish this up. I don't know, it's gonna be close, but the past couple days I've been applying this, I've really been jamming my brush in there, and it's getting a little bit challenging. So I'm going to scrape all of the product out of here into a bowl, and I am going to repress it into this Pixie compact to make it easier to use. Maybe it'll be a little bit more powdery and I'll be able to get through it. I'm feeling right now confident that I can use it up. It doesn't look like a ton of product, but we'll see what it looks like when I repress it and how much it looks like I have when I repress it. So I'm gonna do it right after this video because I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see. So I will definitely put a before and after picture up for you guys so you guys can see right now. But that is my goal, to finish this by the finale. And I don't know, but I am absolutely gonna try my best. And then we have my Urban Decay Afterglow Highlight in Sin. I feel like it's easier for you to see the dip now coming from any direction, and it is getting deeper, but we still don't have any pan. I'll put up a screen grab from last update so you can see the difference. So my goal is still to hit pan on this. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm of course focusing my brush in the same place, but I'm not gonna go in there with a small pencil brush and put it on my inner corner and hit baby pan, which that is cheating to me, so I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to add in 2 setting sprays. The first is in my year-long project pan. I'll have that playlist linked in the cards. This is my MAC Fix Plus. So these are all the lines from my year project, but I made a new line for this project, and you guys can see there's only a tiny bit left in here, but I'm so close. I definitely want to finish this off, so I'm going to use this one first until it's gone, and then I'm going to move on to this little mini Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I have a ton of these, so I would like to use one up. I think I've only used this twice so far. So then for my eye products, I've got the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. As you guys know, I mixed together peach meringue and peach butter, using this to set the primer in my crease. And this is all I have left now. So you can see I've got a chunk in the corner, some down here on the edges, some right here on the edges. That edge is basically cleared out. So I'm actually going to crush this up in a sample jar and just use it loose. There's not enough to repress it, and I don't want it to crumble off and go to waste when I'm jamming my brush in there. And I also don't want to mess up my brush. So that is going to be my plans. This will definitely be finished by the finale. And the other two eye products are things that I added in last month, and both of these are going to be in my fall project pan, but I wanted to get a jump start on them because I know they're going to take me a little bit longer to get through. Both of these things I marked on a piece of paper, so I am going to show you guys the picture of the markings on the paper so you can see where I'm at. So the first thing is a mini Laura Mercier Caviar stick in the shade Intense Copper, and this is all I have left. I actually did use up a decent amount, which is amazing, but like I said last update, whenever I finish this top product, I am going to dig into here to get out every little bit because this is an expensive product and I do really love it as a base. And then I have my eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Liner in Striking Copper. Absolutely love this. I did use up a little bit of this as well, even though it's a really creamy and I don't have to sharpen it very often, but it does sharpen very smoothly, which I love. And I just have this on my lower lash line today, so making good, steady progress there. Then I cannot believe I forgot to wear these today. These are my two colored lip products. I'm gonna continue putting lip products in my project pans, but I'm not getting my hopes up about making that much progress, but I want to try. So the lipstick is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro in Petal. I honestly love this lipstick. The color and the formula is incredible. I still love this for summer, but I use this like once because I've been wearing different lip products in videos, and of course when we're out and about we're wearing masks. So I literally made no progress whatsoever. So these are my lines, intro, first update, no progress. But there's a little bit in the gloss, which is the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in Mudslide. It's a great neutral coral. I love this color. So this was all the way up here at the intro, first update, second update. So a little bit of progress. It's not going to be used up. I don't know if I'm going to have any more progress between now and the finale, and again, that's okay with me. I love both these. They're not old, and I'm not in a rush to get them out of my collection. But because I made such little progress on the color lip products, I wanted to add in two more lip balms. So this first one is a little bit of a cheat. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Berry. I've been using this forever as well. I have a bunch of things open at once, and it is almost gone. That is all I have left. It's probably 5 uses or so. 3 or 4 days ago, I knew I was going to add these two things into my project, but I kept using them. So this is a bit of a cheat, but that's okay. I'm just excited to use up some lip balms because I do have a decent amount of them right now. And the other product is the Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. This is the clear version. So I'm all the way down here, and I want to finish up half, which won't be too bad. Basically at the very top of the applicator would be half for me. I really do enjoy this product, and I actually have a backup of it as well. And these two are the oldest lip treatments in my collection right now. So I would like to get this used up completely and then half of this one used up, which I think is doable. So guys, that was my progress on the items in my summer project pan. I do think I can get a few more of these things used up, which would be amazing. So I would love to know your thoughts on these products in the comments down below. I would love to know what you are panning right now. What different projects are you doing? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.